Alright, so I know Gayle Agostinilli did these like flips, and I used some of my extras from the other journals to make this little flippy, and I want to make at least 2 more, one for fall and one for Christmas time. So I thought we could at least get the bases going, if not anything more. So let's get going with this and have a bit of fun. Now I cut these sheets down to be 12 by 12 papers. I'm going to try my best here to get these pretty close to even. I mean, the papers were not cut perfect either. I tried to, but that ain't always the case. So this is just my try at this. Again, I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be. So let's just make sure this is nice and tight here. I'm just going to take my bone folder actually and just try to get it as straight. Everything is creased out as I possibly can, just because them creases are going to help us. Now we got them creases going, we're just going to cut along the side of each crease. This one I kind of went not good enough there. But this is all I'm doing is trying to cut within the creases. Now some of them, you may make a mistake or two. I did that first one. That's okay. They don't have to be perfect. If you want perfection, journaling is definitely not it. Just saying, picture perfect doesn't always happen. We want it to be, but oopsies happen. So there we go. We got our 4 extra pieces there, and now we just figure out how we want it bent. So that one, this one, this one, and this one. And because I know this one's going to be my top piece, this is the one that I'm going to make sure I get that corner puncher to punch it out, because again, this is my way of making sure, hey, I know what way I'm going, no matter what. Now, you can leave this as writing space or anything else you want. I, again, just go one by one. Try to get it as perfection as I want it. And then I cut it down a little here. Cut this down. And this will make my lovely little pocket. Now, if you're like me and you want everything distressed, you can do that. But if you don't want it all distressed, don't distress it. that is your own choice. I like to add a little distressing all the way around. And this is all I'm doing is rubbing it across because, hey, I've learned doing it this way because this is a one-sided paper. It does make life just a little easier doing it this way. Again, this is very easy, but I find one-sided paper, it is a little bit more difficult to distress because it's such a light paper. So it is getting cold outside. You can definitely tell today was the first day of fall, for sure, where I'm living. You can tell. Just saying. It's very obvious it's the first day of fall due to the weather outside. It is pretty cold outside today. Tomorrow will be my daughter's first day at school, so I'm kind of excited for that. And then I'm just gonna glue this lovely, cute little pocket in here. Now you can decide that these sides spots right here you want turned into side tucks, or you can again make them into pockets. I personally like these turned into pockets. Again, I understand it isn't everybody's forte. You can do it this way. That is your choice. Into side tucks. Or again, you can do my way and just make them into pockets. Again, it's kind of your own decision at your own discretion. You may decide that you just want all of them to be writing space. That is your choice. I personally, again, I like the idea of them becoming pockets and allowing the middle and the top part being its writing space for this journal or for this particular project. That's how I'm doing it. Try to keep it as simple as possible for those who are new at journaling. Again, I understand not everybody's into making everything perfect. You don't have to make everything perfect. I'm just saying, for me, personally, I like making it all pockets. I think it's just a nice, wonderful way to keep everything looking the way I want it to. And yeah, I've chosen to glue the two pieces together, or two sides of it together like this to make it a little bit stronger. But again, that's a choice. It isn't something you necessarily have to do. If you want to save some of these 3x3 pieces for other projects, you can. Again, that's a choice. So there we go. And then I choose to normally decorate this up. But I am bothered by this one little spot here, so I'm gonna just cut it down. But there we go. Now, I'm just wondering if I have anything fall-like that would be fun for this page. I think that would be fun. Some kind of fallish. Yeah, I think that one just goes well with the whole idea of fall. So I'm just going to glue this piece down. And honestly, not only that, but because these are so plain, they could write on each of these pages on top of it. So, I mean, you don't have to decorate everything with these. You can just keep it plain. And that's what I'm going to do with most of these at the moment, is kind of keep them a little bit on the plainer side, just because when it comes down to actually making the journals, we may have a kit or something else that may go with it even more. Especially with this one. Now this piece, I'm going to just put it in my scraps. It can be used in my scraps, and because it's a piece that's easily writable, I'm going to put it in my scraps for writing. But again, all I do is, this is a very simple, you can make it harder or more intricate all on your own. That is your choice. I, again, am trying to just make it simplistic for those who are beginners. I'm not gonna, again, I'm kind of a beginner at this too, so why would I'm not gonna try doing that to other people. Eyeball it to be about 3 inches. Oh, that, yeah. Let's just move it down a little bit here. That, like this. And again, I'm just going to take my bone folder and get all the spots I can with this down, because there are so many spots. So there we go. And again, I'm just going to cut these corners. To the best of my ability here, and again, it's a very simplistic idea. It just, the more intricate you make it, the harder it gets. But again, that's why I'm trying to keep this very non-intricate for us, because I understand it's what you make of it. And again, there are so many beginners out there. Why not? So this week I watched, or have been watching, the movie Divergent the last couple days. I am trying to make myself less sick, but, well, less with a cold, but gotta love fall lilac season. I get it during the spring when lilacs are out, and I get it during the fall when lilacs are out, and I hate it. I know my allergy is to lilacs, but I really love lilacs. I don't want to, again, I'm not the type to not want lilacs around. So, I'm just going to do a quick little thing through this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just folding it over and just going about this in a different way. That's all I'm doing. There. So all our pieces have been distressed. That needs to be distressed. Yay. Now I'm going to fold 3 1/2. 1, 2, 3. And cut this where I want it cut. Set it in the spot I want it. Oh, shoot. That one's going to be a bit smaller than I wanted it. So, you know what? I'm going to take the small one and put it over here. Near the one that I want it at. And that one's good. Okay. Now I'm just doing a quick glue around each. Make this happen a little quicker. And again, this is how I go about if I'm mass making something, as in making it more than once. This is sometimes how it goes. I just do quick little pieces. Try to get as much done as I can at once. So when Divergent was coming out, that was, I want to say, like my last year of high school that it came out, and that type of thing, or something else. I just missed the ball on that one. Like, it came out when there was a lot of stuff going on in my life, and so I kind of just, like, never watched it. Now, I've seen it on Netflix and stuff like that, and it's like, do I really want to watch this, or is there something better like Grey's Anatomy? And I finally decided, okay, I'm going to take the time and watch this movie series, because I love movie series and that type of thing. I rewatched the Lord of the Rings series so I could get more into the Lord of the Rings series that is on Amazon Prime. So there we go. We got our lovely little flip here. And that's for Christmas. So I am kind of going to leave it a bit unfinished. I'm just going to leave it green. And I think we'll, again, there'll be more stuff during Christmas season, but it's getting closer. So I wanted to start pre-making bits and pieces as I can. So, yeah, that's about it. That's all what's going on in my world. Watching the Divergent series, watching the Lord of the Rings series, and that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out my Etsy store. I do have a lot more journals in there that we have made together and everything. So I, again, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day or night. Bye.